They want to negotiate. They want to negotiate badly. We're in no rush because, we said we could have made a deal. They should have made a deal. And then we bombed the hell out of their various places. We're in no rush, but if they want to negotiate, we're here.
President Trump says Iran is eager to negotiate. All of this as sources tell Fox News that a new deadline has been set to reach a new nuclear deal with the Middle Eastern country. Let's bring in Mike Pompeo, Fox News contributor and former Secretary of State. Sir, welcome to you and good to see you. First, do tell us what you see here happening next as far as Iran eager to negotiate, says President Trump.
Well, it's good to be with you as well. Look, I'm confident the Iranians will say they're eager to negotiate. I doubt they're prepared to do what it takes to actually get an outcome that puts America first, right? An outcome where, as President Trump has said, they won't be able to enrich uranium, an outcome where they stop their terror campaigns across the world. Those are things the Iranians haven't said they're prepared to do. The regime is badly hurt. They are deeply weakened by the attacks that President Trump did on not only their nuclear facilities, but the work that the Israelis have done across the region as well. So I'm sure they want to negotiate, but as President Trump, I think, tweeted, this is going to look a lot more like surrender for the Iranians. It's going to look like them re-entering the world on terms that make sense for the United States of America and for the Middle East and the Gulf states there, not on terms that the regime so far has given any indication they're prepared to accept.
On Iran's willingness to negotiate, this was the Crown Prince, Bahrain's Crown Prince, earlier weighing in with his perspective on the situation.
I definitely believe that the volatility of the situation has been reduced. And we didn't know where it was going to go on the Sunday. We were very glad when we found out on the Monday. Let me put it that way. And should the Iranians want to negotiate, I believe the ball's in their court. That is the true reality of where we stand today. They are the ones that stand to benefit from a negotiation.
Very interesting. Ball's in their court, he says. What does this all tell you about stability in the region for the Middle East and what may be coming soon?
Well, I'd not seen that statement. The Crown Prince in Bahrain's a super good guy. Really telling that the Gulf Arab states now understand that the problem child in the region is Iran, the way they've understood for years. And the ones that are going to have to actually accept the terms that are being provided are the Iranians, not the Gulf states, not the Israelis, not the United States. So I think he has it exactly right. The ball is indeed in the Islamic Republic of Iran's leadership court. I hope they make the right decision. They ought to negotiate a solution here. It's the only thing that can actually provide a path forward for the Iranian regime that protects the Iranian people in a way that's really important, not just for them, but for the entire region's peace and prosperity, and that's always good for the United States.
And I want to finish off with Israel launching these heavy airstrikes in Damascus. This was Tammy Bruce last hour, State Department spokesperson on that. Listen.
The messaging from the United States has been to de-escalate. I will not speak for the Israeli government or the choices it may make, but clearly they've heard from our government that this is a dynamic that it can change, that it must change. We all are looking for a dynamic where Syria can become more stable. That's what we've been working on.
Your reaction to that, Mr. Secretary?
Syria is a complicated place.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that the Israelis would love to de-escalate as well. But, if there are minorities being attacked, the Druze in particular, if there is a threat to Israeli sovereignty in the Golan Heights or where Israel is adjacent to Syria elsewhere, I'm confident Israelis are going to take the actions that are needed. I suspect that's why they went into Damascus. I assume they were going after terror targets there that they thought posed a threat to their nation. We all want peace. There's an enormous step forward that is sitting right in front of us. The weakening of Iran gives lots of opening for that. I hope that the Israelis will grab that opportunity. I hope that the United States will help them do that. And I hope that the leadership in Syria and in Iran understands that they're going to have to come to be part of the Western world in a way that they've not been prepared to do for, goodness, all these decades.
Former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo joining us live. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You too. John.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.